Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It just depends on where you are. I want to say welcome to the T Nicole Show. I am your host with the most, T Nicole, and I'm so excited to be here before you today. And as you can see, it's just little old me in the room, but I decided to go live today here in this space and in this moment because there are some changes taking place. And so I want to invite you guys to join us weekly, and I am going to post the date and the time that we're going to start going live. But I want to invite you. If you have a story to tell, if you want to promote your business, your brand, or just get your message out here, you can be here in Texas, you can be in Michigan, you can be out of the country. It does not matter where you are. The T Nicole Show is looking for you. We have created a space for individuals like you, individuals like myself, to tell our story, to be not afraid to live out loud on purpose. I know so much has happened to many of us, and sometimes things are happening like in this moment. But I want to encourage you. The best way to set yourself free is to tell your story. I know you like, how does that matter? How can I tell my story and I be healing or set myself free? Because you release, you forgive as you tell your story, because you got to come from a place where, you know what, when you tell your story, can't nobody else tell your truth but you, because you're telling your story for you. So I encourage you, I'm an advocate. I believe that when we tell our story, somebody is set free, but we are set free as well. So this is important for you. This is important for me. If you are ready to share your story, but just don't know how to do it, guess what? I've learned you don't have to always verbalize it. You can sing it. You can dance it. You can act it. You can paint it. You can go traveling by telling your story, but just you have to do it in the capacity that you see fit. So I've created this safe space on the T Nicole Show. Hey, Angel, I love you. Thank you for that love, because I know it's been a while since you've seen me. But I said today I need to go live. Today, I want people to realize and understand that we all have special gifts. Look, my sister Angel, she moved all the way to California from Chicago. She had a dream, she had a vision, and guess what? She had a struggle. She had a struggle, but she didn't allow her struggle to define her present or her promise. I'm going to say that again, because some of us, we look at adversity when things come our way, we stop, and sometimes we don't pick ourselves back up. But it's time for us to realize, though we may have stopped, though we may have given up, we have to get back up. We have to keep pressing, because guess what? In us doing the work and us picking ourselves up. Listen, I was listening to something. Steve Harvey almost gave up. Steve Harvey went through a lot of different things. Maya Angelou, she went through trauma after trauma after trauma. President Obama went through things. Many people went through things and they still survived. Sonny, Cher, just to name a couple people. Prince. If you look at Prince, if you look at Michael Jackson, if you look at Nelson Mandela, if you look at so many of the great people before us, they went through things, but they still became victorious. You know why? Because they kept going. They started to share their story. Not only did they share their story, they started to believe in them. So here on the T Nicole Show, we believe that anything and everything is possible. We believe that you are amazing. We believe that your story does not define who you are. It's only a part of you. And guess what? You have the power to change. You have the power to bring forth new life. You have the power to evolve into greater, to evolve into greatness. But it's going to take who? It's going to take you. So on the T Nicole Show, each and every week, we will have a special guest. So if we're doing something special for the rest of this month, going into the month of July, because we want to help you get your story out. If for y'all that don't know, I'm a part of a new TV station. And so or a new network. It's not even just a TV station. It's actually a new network, and I'm so excited to get this opportunity. So we will announce it. We will have a party to acknowledge where we decided to go in this next season of our life. But as we continue to grow, if you want to tell your story, now is the time, because we are doing something special for the rest of this month. So we are holding interviews. They are only 30 minutes long. So if you are a musician, if you want to play music, if you want to dance, if you want to showcase your art, if you just want to tell your story, we would love to have you on the show. I'm going to post my email because I need a couple things from you. I want you to send me an email and say, T, I'm ready. T, I'm ready to get on the show. It is going to, you're going to send it to info at Therese Teasley.com. Again, you're going to email me and say, T, I'm ready, because I'm going to send you my calendar so you can get on the list. But I'm not going to be able to reach out to you. You got to reach out to me, because sometimes I can open the door and be like, come, 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 let me reach out to you. But I want you to come to me this time, because that means, and that will show me that you're actually ready to tell your story. Because again, you can tell it the way that you want to. I'm not telling you how to tell your story. You tell it the best way you want to tell it. Because again, somebody used to try to tell my story. And I see how when a lot of people transition, their story is written in the obituary. But in this season of your life, you have the opportunity to tell your story in the capacity that you see fit. I tell my story a lot. For those that do not know me, I was molested. Not only was I molested, I didn't know my identity. I was suffering from low self esteem, depression, anxiety, fear. I wanted to end my life. I was ready to let go of everything. I was tired. I moved to Texas with nothing, not a dollar, nothing, but I'm surviving. Look, that's just a little bit. But I changed the narrative, because I could have been somebody that was cracked out. I could have been somebody that was selling her body. I could have been somebody that was out here turning all of these different things into negative. But I learned to take the negative and put it into a positive. So that's how I want y'all to understand. The negative will be there, the positive will be there. And guess what? I believe that it's the balance that will help me to elevate. It's the balance that you need to help you to elevate. So it's not always going to be good, it's not always going to be bad. But hey, live, love, forgive, and evolve into the better version of yourself. So if you guys would like to be on the show, it's a 30-minute show. I'm doing something special. I'm holding interviews this weekend. And not only is this going to be this weekend, it's going to be for the rest of the week, or not just this week, next week. I'm doing something special. It's for the survivors. If you are a survivor, and what do I mean by a survivor? If you have lived through some trauma and you want to tell your story, if you are successful in your business because of the trauma that you endured, I want you to tell your story. Think about what I'm saying. This is the platform that I have. I used to be like, what can I do? How can I give back to the world? Listen, this is where it's at. And listen, thank you. Thank you. Angel, I need you on the show. I need you to tell your story. The people need to know who you are. She gave me a platform to tell my story. Not only tell my story, but just come up with little words of inspiration, because somebody needed it somewhere. So for those that are on here, you like, T, I want to get connected. T, I want to pour. Listen, the T Nicole Show is here. It's been here, but I had to take a break for a moment because I'm working two jobs. But look, that's an excuse. I'm not giving you excuses no more. We are here. We are here. And I'm excited for change. I'm excited for growth. And I'm excited to be amongst you all today. And listen, hold on. Look, listen. I would love to catch up with you on an interview. Let's go. Let's get it. So share this. Don't be stingy. Don't be selfish, because somebody somewhere need to tell their story. And guess what? I'm doing something special. And if you would like to donate, I will post my She's back. Yes, she is. She went away, Mel. You hear me, Melvina? She went somewhere. T. Nicole had to find what else she was missing. And I'm excited because can I tell y'all, I've been reading a book. It says, I'm not going to tell y'all the name, but when I tell you, I have some people here fighting for me. I have some people that support me, that love me, and it's bigger than the village that you see. When I say we all got access to that, when I say you have people that pray for you, you have people that walk the earth before you. You have people that paved the way for you, that wanted you to be successful. But see, the thing is, when we allow fear to stop us, when we allow doubt to stop us, when we allow other things and negativity to stop us and not realizing the negative was needed for you to see that it was something that you needed to be paying attention to. The negative is there. It's going to be there, but that doesn't stop you. That encourages you to keep going. So listen, I'm excited for change. I'm excited for your life. And again, if you are interested in being a guest, that's the email. You have to email and say, I'm ready. But I don't want to just talk about no sob story. I don't want to just be on here like crying and all of that because sometimes I cry. I'm an emotional person. But I need people to realize when you tell your story, you healing somebody else that is in a place where they might be dealing with depression, where they might be dealing with suicide, where they might be dealing with a sickness, where they might be dealing with how can I pay my rent? How can I pay my bills? So this is why this is imperative. So I just wanted you guys to know the platform is open. The platform is here. I'm looking for survivors. And you might not believe you are a survivor, but if you have a roof over your head, if you have food on your table, if you are walking around here and you're not in a hospital bed, if your life is here today, think about what, thank you, Melvina. I appreciate you. When I tell you, I've been looking at people and things recently. There was a bus. I mean, not a bus, but from what I saw, it was a boat that had hundreds of people on it that sank. Those people lost their lives. Not only was it the boat, it was the submarine incident that just recently happened. I live in Texas, and where I live is a mall where some people lost their lives. So, this is why this is imperative. People are losing their life daily. Daily. Thank you. And you know what? I had to take a pause. Sometimes in life we have to take a pause, but I'm excited to be back. So what I was saying, some people lost their lives and they can't tell their stories. But I believe that each and every day that we live, we tell a story. So I'm excited for this chance and this opportunity to service you, to support you. I'm not asking for money for this event or for you to be a part of the Survivor series. But if you would like to make a donation, inbox me because we're going somewhere. And I believe that change is here and your stories will make a difference because it's not just impacted me and my life, but it's impacting that person that was just diagnosed with cancer. It's impacting the life of somebody that just was diagnosed with HIV. It's impacting the life of somebody that was diagnosed with HPV. It's that impacting the life of somebody that was having those suicidal thoughts. It was it's impacting the lives of people that are struggling on a day-to-day basis to pay bills. It's impacting the lives of people that just need hope. So, with that being said, thank you for being here today. And I'll see you soon. Take care. And I am T. Nicole, your host with the most. And I am the host of the T. Nicole Show. And we are doing something special for survivors for the rest of the month and leading into July, all the way to July the 15th. Actually, July the 11th, because I'm going out of town. Jean, I need to talk to you. I want you on my show because you got a story to tell. So I'm going to reach out to you. And Angel, you too. I look forward to talking to you soon. Email me at info@tereseteasley.com if you would like to tell your story. Spread your message, promote your business. If you are a survivor, I I need to see you because I want people to see this is what survivorship looks like. So thank you. Have a blessed day.